Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides, past lives, to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves. Sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we had us a good old simple dice and cards episode. Commenters guessed the correct dice number rolled, which got them a reading from Kate, myself, the Aviation cards, and our tarot deck. As always, feel free to follow along and heal whatever comes up for you, as needed. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hey. All right. What's that? All right, guys. We are doing dice and cards.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So what happened is, so when Kat, she says, okay, time to guess. You guess a number. She's going to roll a dice. Rolls a dice, and you guess a number. And if you guess the number correctly, I pull a reading from the, it's upside down, visual aircraft recognition deck. Hella accurate. Catch the airplane.
Now I'm a whirly bird, which is another word for helicopter.
Hell yeah. Beep, 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 beep. And so, give a hella accurate reading.
You're muffled.
And we give a hella accurate reading. And now I'm kind of like, I wish there was like a little holder. And also a bonus card from our tarot deck that we made.
That's still digital, still not physical yet, guys.
Yes. Woo. So, if y'all are ready, is this good? Is this better?
I shouldn't have even told you. It's not. Not everybody notices. Not everybody cares. Oh, about the muffled thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I thought you were talking about the camera thing because you were mentioning it earlier.
Oh. When was I mentioning it?
I thought you were. Oh. I thought you were.
No. No, the muffledness.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. If everyone's ready.
Oh, that's me. That's me, guys. We just went through the whole thing. It's my turn.
Yay!
I'm gonna roll this D20, which means you guess 1 through 20 if you want a reading from us. Okay, I have a number. Do you guys have a number?
If you do, guess in the comments.
You should put it right there. That's not it. Nope. 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 That's not the number that's on the die.
So
1 through 20.
About the number that's on the die, guys.
You should guess the one that's on the die. I almost told them because I got so excited. I'm like, no, you should guess this number. Yes, Jezza got it. Jezebel, the whore. Sorry, just kidding.
Jezebel.
You're not. Hi, Jezza. It's number 2.
Sun, Jezza, sun. All right. Sun, Jezza,
hello, my son. My son Evan is on here.
Oh, hello.
Mother. Evan is who I call Jay. He goes by Evan J. I call him Jay. He goes by Evan also.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my son.
All right.
He said, hello, Kate, also hi.
Hi.
Okay, for Jezza.
Mine's a little bit behind. Okay. Sun, Jezza, sun. She is a little bit behind. General reading. Okay. I don't understand. You don't want it to pick anything, but you
Did you just want to guess the right number? Because that's not how this works.
That's crazy.
It's dice and cards.
Just in case you were not told. Okay. So it gave me like a bunch of cards, and the first thing I noticed is how spindly the looks are. Like, ooh, I'm so scary. I am so aerodynamic. I have fighter in my name. I'm a fighter. I fight things. And your name is Sun Jezza Sun. Like, I don't know. Like, even, yeah, this is a 5-blade rotor helicopter, which is insane. Whirly bird. Which is insane. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of like, why? Do you have like hella intense shielding and like hella intense wards?
Oh, so to me, that's hella emotion, guarded as a motherfucker. So this card is very much like, do I tell them that I love them? Do I mention, no, we're rough, tough, strong men. We don't. All three of them are gay. They will not tell each other. There's like roses falling to the ground. Their purple galaxy hearts are bleeding. It's Louisiana. There's a ship behind it. Kate did this card. I love it a lot. But it's very like guarded and shielded for what? Jezza.
And also, one of them is holding the roses. So it's like a little mini advance. But it's like, no, that was stupid.
Starts crumbling it basically in his hands.
He's like, yeah, what a dumb idea.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have brought those. Yes, heavy shielding. For why, Jezza? For what? For who? For what? Because this, absolutely, like all those, like the cards that Kate drew, it was like, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm scary. Don't fuck with me. I'm a whirly bird. Don't fuck with me. I'm big, bad, scary. And this, everybody's trying to be big, bad, masculine. And all they have to do is say, I actually really love you guys. We're family. And all three of them will be like, oh my God, I love you too. Oh my God. So shielded for what?
I do stuff at work that brings lots of negativity.
I stand up for people that can't speak up for themselves. Who appointed you to do that? What's your job?
And what, I don't know, it kind of goes like, why can't they speak for themselves?
What makes you think that they can't speak for themselves?
Yeah.
Hello? They said, I'm in a union. Okay. What makes you think that they can't speak up for themselves? Because they're probably in a union too, right? I represent the people at my job for the union. So, like, their voice isn't present in the room?
Because they speak up for themselves. That's how you know about it, right? Is they speak up for themselves? It's a perspective thing, Jezza. That's what the healing about this is.
Like, that's the most impactful that needs to be healed is this. Because that's what came up. And that's why you came on the live and guessed the number. They just said, okay, for sure. So are they not in the room? Is that it? Like,
they come to you and they say, hey, this is happening.
And you're supposed to like go to the big bosses and get the things done? Like what exactly, how does it work? Because this also with the shielding, it's not just speaking up for somebody. They come to me and I fix the things, is what she said. This is also like, they said, yes, exactly, Kate.
Okay. So they do speak up for themselves. They have to go through you, and you have to filter it, correct? Like you have to put it in
Are you
terms.
self-appointed that you have to speak for them? Are you like, don't worry, I'll speak up for you? Or like, is that literally your role, like in your company?
This is not like, I don't know. This is literally just like trying to figure out the things because we drew the cards and we're helping.
Yeah, because you even feel kind of guarded against us.
And we're just trying to feel out the things.
Jezza said, I transmute their ish all day. That's my role. I have a position at the company, and that is extra. I was nominated and accepted the role. Yeah, but okay, so the way that it's always been done does not mean it has to always be that way. So, like, Kate is a perfect example of this. She represents the FAA, and she has another role. She is a supervisor and a lead. She wears a couple hats. So, as she's trying to represent the opposite end, if you want to look at it, of company policy, like this is how it needs to get done by like the big dogs. She doesn't wear her FAA hat unless she has to. It's like it's known. There's a thing on other countries and All Stars and sometimes and Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race in other countries where they win badges, right? So she's always got her badge that says she's FAA, but she's Kate. She's Kate first, and an inspector next, and a lead next, and FAA next. So she doesn't shield herself
the other.
or hold herself in like a weird position. She's Kate. Does that make sense?
If they didn't want you, Jezza, then they would not appoint Jezza.
Right. So if you change into what you think you're supposed to be, you're no longer the person they represent, that they nominated to represent. Does that make sense? They said, yeah, that makes sense for sure. So there's a healing to go with that. Okay, so just a little perspective there. Do you want to talk a little bit about yours, since I was like speaking for you kind of, or did I kind of say it?
You said it. I'm trying to, it's really not difficult, but it's like, I'm weighing out whether I should say it. And it's like slightly agreeing with us just because. And it's like, this is, you came up here for this, Jezza. And also, it's the same as like Kat was saying, changing into the role. And it's an appointed role that has a duty, but they gave it to a human named Jezza.
Okay, so Jezza said, I think my shielding is so that work doesn't bleed into my home life. I don't share much about what I do outside of work to people at work. I guard myself from them, shielding. Kate is Kate all the time. Kat is Kat all the time. I don't talk to random people on the street about my spiritual stuff. She doesn't talk to random people on the street about her FAA stuff. The conversation that we just had about like her roles and her titles, that's about as much as I know that goes into those roles. It's not very hard to keep work and home life separate. She doesn't have to shield a lot. She just is Kate first. And then if those topics come up, they're there. I'm Kat first. And then if the topic of like healing or trauma healing comes up, I'm equipped for that. I know how to do that.
So I guess my thing is like, why is shielding so thick? What are you, it feels like you're protecting yourself against a perceived monster, bad guy type thing, if that makes any sense.
Perceived is the optimal word there.
So it's kind of like...
This is all shielding for no reason, is the point. it's heavy shielding for no reason. So you can explain why you do over and over again, but we're trying to help you navigate it better and integrate it better so you don't lose yourself.
They're all there too. At any point, I could call my boss, who is also in the FA, and be like, "Hey, this and this is happening, and I don't really feel like I should be in it." And he'll be like, "That's fine, Kate. I appointed you. That's fine." It's like, again, I don't know how else to put it. It's like they appointed the human that is Jezza, not the perfect robot, if that makes sense.
Hey, Jezza, when's the last time you merged with yourself and like the essence of you and stuff? I made a video that had that in that today, but it's been coming up a lot. So let's just walk everybody who's listening through it. So you just say, please merge me, with the essence of me, with core me, with baseline me, with reflection me, with the counsels of me. Exchange me information, calibrate us, disconnect us, anchor us back into the correct dimensional forms, activate grounding straps in all directions needed, and integrate us. I feel like I should have updated and upgraded before integration, but it didn't come up.
Yeah, I feel like it's channeled that way. So now update and upgrade. So you're saying
Sure.
Update and upgrade and rebirth and regrow and speed that up.
Oh, maybe it was faster with this for some reason.
Okay.
To integrate first and then update and upgrade.
Probably a lot of layers if we would have done it the other way.
Also, I would release soul contracts of all of that aren't in your highest good, and infuse it all with clarity, understanding, and perspectives. Oh, Jesus. And appropriate zoom outs conducive. And a little bit of fun.
If you infuse it with it's not that serious and it's not that deep, I could not imagine going around work as my appointed titles upsettedly. You know what I mean?
I was trying to think back to when I got appointed as a manager when I was like really young, and how people always thought I was a hostess. And I was like, no, I'm the manager.
Same. They'll think I'm a shipper.
Yeah, they don't, but they're like, well, you don't act like one. And I'm like,
yep.
Do you want assistance? Because I can do that. Let me show you that I am one. Me?
It's weird as fuck.
Get the job done.
Yeah. It's like until you get really mad about something, and it's like, oh my God. Whatever that is. So whatever that is, I don't know. It needs weight and balance. Spirit of Science could activate the weight and balance feelings because it's all channeled, Jezza. So it must be something you go through too. Weight and balance healings to all this, conducive, and everything it's connected to.
I was just telling somebody the other day, I think it was Marjorie, that I had in Pier 1, I had a boss that was like, I'm not a go-go dancer. I don't just run around, jump around, happy. I take my job seriously. And it's like, I take my job seriously too. That's why I'm good at everything you appoint me to.
Crazy.
Because I get the job done, but I don't have a stick up my ass. I didn't say that to her. I just went home and cried. But still, yeah.
I guess this must be important to say, but I used to get told a lot, you can't be everybody's friend. And I would say, who the fuck friend am I trying to be? Whose friend am I trying to be? That's insane. Because I treat people like people, and they would just stare. It's almost like they couldn't comprehend what I was saying. So
that comes up in parenting a lot too, that you shouldn't be your kids' friends, that you need to be their parent. That comes up a lot for people.
You don't have to try. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Jessica said, thank you. I see it now. Do closings and close-up/sign-offs. Close-up/sign-offs are on Kate's page. Closings are on my page, pinned on both of ours.
Hey,
right,
I think you need to ask for clarity and understanding too, Jezza. Okay. Love you. Bye.
You guys ready to roll a die? Because I'm doing it. So I guess, are you ready to guess a number? 1 through 20, ready, go.
You guys ready to roll and rock?
Oh my God. It's like spinning so cute right now. I rolled it. 15 right away, Jesse. Luna's roll was right after. They both guessed 15 right away.
Oh,
but Jesse was first on my screen.
Same. Okay. Jesse's girl.
It's got it going on. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
Jesse, general reading.
You guys can stop guessing. Bye.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, only one? I don't know. Okay. So I got this, and immediately I was like, oh, because butterfly. So it makes me go, do you think that like one day you'll like finally transform into this beautiful butterfly? Like right now you're like learning and cocooning, but like you will eventually.
When you said butterfly, it reminds me of the bug people that have them like dissected or framed.
Oh, yes.
Where they're already dead. So it's like the same thing, but opposite.
Oh,
like there's no transformation because it's
dead on a stick or whatever. Dead on a picture.
Stagnant. So which one is it?
Well, it makes me go, then, is it like a displayed picture in their mental space room? Like, one day I will be that.
Oh.
Like that? Like,
okay.
Like, that's their
goal?
Goal, yes.
Their, like, vision board or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
She said, randomly started taking pictures of bugs. I think that's coincidental, but it might not be. But right now it's reading coincidental. This is what I got. King of Wands.
Okay. Tonight the music is so loud.
And I'm also getting that the TikTok thing with the saxophone just keeps playing louder and louder and louder. But that would be the opposite of that too. Because tonight the music seems so loud is kind of like a positive thing. And then the saxophone getting louder is more along the lines of like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I love how you did the lights in this one where they're like glowing black. There's so many people that want lights that are like black, not black lights, but black lights.
Mm-hmm.
Kate did this card too, by the way.
And then glowing.
And the overgrown
vine thingies.
Yeah, on the piano, and then the cluster of like aesthetic lights at the bar or the jazz club.
Yeah, just setting, I guess. Okay, Jesse, it's like it keeps switching between the admirer and the one being admired.
Yeah.
And I think you're both. I like, it's like you are the badass, and then you're like, but you are admiring this dead thing.
But one day I'll be a badass.
Thing. Yeah.
Like, I am the badass, but one day I'll be the badass.
Like, what does that mean?
It's very duality. Can you activate the black, white, and gray healings to all of this, Jesse? So if it's in my highest good, please activate the black, white, and gray healings to all of this. And then the spectrum healings to all of this. Conducive. It's still, no matter which way we spin it, it's very in between. So I don't know if you were here for the Clock Tower live that we did, where we did a live guided adventure I believe it was last Tuesday. Yeah. You're normally here for the podcast, but that one we started using it as a healing because it was so good. Can you activate, please, the clock tower live to this conducive? It's straightening up the posture, but it's getting a little lightheaded.
I think it's all going through your head. Transmute all that and activate the debris healing.
That's slightly emotional. It's really weird. It's like low in the brain. It's like at the bottom of the brain, in between the ears, and it's really emotional. I don't know if I've ever felt anything there in a healing.
Oh, okay. So it reminds me of whenever you drain like an oil pan or like gas tank, and you have the sediment at the bottom of it, and if you don't do anything about it, it just kind of stays there forever. Can you activate the
kind of like inside a water tank too? Would it be like that, where you have to drain it out?
Yes.
How come I've never felt that before? I didn't even know there was like a lower cavity underneath the brain for sediment to get to. Like, is that something that we need to start cleaning out? I know I've never felt it before, so I feel like maybe no, but if it's in one person, then I feel like it's in multiple.
Why is it here? I feel like this is for that.
Is there a leak? Because it might be, if it's a drip pan, that's one thing. That's this fine. Then when everybody needs to clean, it's like a pocket.
But they made it for it to keep all their, it's not secrets in a way of like, ooh, filthy hobbitsies and their secrets. This is more like where they keep things they don't want to heal, or they keep things that are like secretly secret about them that they're like in their head are not actually there, but they're there because they're in this secret pocket. Does that make any sense? Like a hemorrhage.
Well, you have hemorrhage healings.
Okay. Spirit of It's in the Highest Good, or Jesse, activate the hemorrhage healings to this conducive.
You should do it too, Angel. Angel said it reminds me of how water was leaking inside my car this morning. I would do the hemorrhage healings to that too if it's reminding you of that. All of you can.
Yeah, I'm doing it to everything
that I need. Yeah.
Yep.
Because when something comes up, we're just like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what moves. All right, shit. Well, damn.
It's going back in this pocket, but also it's like loose skin now, or whatever, or loose matter.
Yeah, because it's not really skin, because it's on the inside of the brain, between the brain and the skull.
It reminds me of a subdural hemorrhage, subdural brain bleed. So when that happens, it's like trauma, obviously trauma that hits, like something has to hit you. And it just makes me think that it's some kind of bleed over, Jesse.
Whom the hell said hematoma?
There is subdural hematomas. There are those.
Are the hematomas, are those the birthmarks that are swollen?
The hematomas are like swollen.
My middle child and my youngest both had hematoma birthmarks.
Oh,
Jay had a huge one, like actually probably about this big, maybe half of this, on the back of his back.
Oh yeah,
when he was little.
About that.
And then Casey Ray had one right here on her nose, but they're both like gone or like down really low now.
Yeah. It's like the if I remember, the underneath, the lowest layer underneath is swollen to the surface. Like a bruise can be a hematoma.
Well, that makes me think, if we're talking about this, that now that space is probably bruising the bottom of their brain. Because if they had to make a pocket, they had to like suck up part of their brain to make a pocket, because the other side of it's like basically bone.
Yeah.
I mean, spinal cord and everything connecting there too, but like to make a pocket, you'd have to like carve it out of the brain. So I feel like whatever it was, if they made a pocket, it would be a hematoma pushing into
the brain. I guess I'm just like watching it. Speed this up. Let's go back to before this happens, Jesse.
Are you still here, Jesse? Just making sure. I mean, you're going back, so I'm guessing yes.
All right, merge and exchange you information.
They said, yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Why did you feel like, I know it's family stuff, but it's like, why did you feel like, Kate's already walking you through all the things, but it's like, why did you feel like you had to hide stuff even from yourself? Like, I know it's family trauma stuff, but like,
because it's like, I'm definitely not like that. I'm not like that. And it's like, it's not good or bad.
It literally reminds me of someone who lets themselves go to conversion camp to pray the gay away because they're like, I'm not gay. I could not be. I never could be. I couldn't be. It reminds me of that. I'm not that. I'm not that. I can't be that.
Mm-mm. It's like, weird that you would think that because I'm not.
They said, I have no idea. Okay, well, we're going to try to prevent this cavity, but in order to do that, you're going to have to figure out and be okay with who you are. The baddie that you are and the baddie that you're not yet.
And that's how you're going to do that. That's how you're going to be the baddie in the picture that you want. I don't know, you're dissecting it, whatever it is.
Yeah, they said, okay. Okay.
That's a random song. The song Harley's in Hawaii by Katy Perry. You and I, look at the Harley's in Hawaii. Is this like love connection? Like you allowed yourself to like somebody and imagine a life with them and like everything. And
that's not what we're saying. Jesse's like, no love here. I've been single for 25 years. You say that every time, and this is not the first time that the love connection thing has come up with you. Just saying. I think it's part of you that you keep hidden. I'm going to be kind of blunt. Maybe it might be uncomfortable, but I think you might be attracted to us on some level. And I know that you respect us, but it's like, I could never. I'm not that. But like, I mean, we've seen it before, but it's not that big of a deal. But I think you're hiding, and if it's not us, it's something very similar to that, where you're hiding it from yourself because you're just like, no, could never. They said, I don't think so.
You feel like a window's been open and it's really drafty, is what I got. One cat was saying that. Okay. Activate the prevention and protections here. And
I'm starting to like spin the dice. It's very it reminds me of like the Labyrinth, not the Spanish one that you've seen, but the other one. And he holds he does that kind of thing where he does the glass balls and he just spins them, whatever that technique is called.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
But it's almost like mesmerized by it, and it's a magic ball kind of thing. Yeah, the David Bowie one. I don't remember what the thing is called.
Okay. Yeah, if you want, Jesse, you can collapse the maze. There didn't have to be a maze to...
They're doing it.
To love or whatever. Did you merge this version of you already and exchange your information?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not with that version.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Now they are. This is the you before the pocket. I had to discover a lot about myself, Jesse. Like I had to dig into, the Fujiji ball or whatever it's called. I am universes, whatever that's called. I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sure. But when it comes to my like sexuality, who I am, what I'm attracted to, what kind of person I'd want to be in a relationship with, what my sexual identity is. And I feel like a lot of people have had to like dive deep into it, but I still would classify myself more as a cis female straight, even though I'm probably more pansexual. But there's like diagnosing a lot of stuff and figuring it out. It's not about labels, and it doesn't define you in a way unless you want it to. It's just figuring out what makes you tick so that you can be honest for yourself and any potential companion. And just be able to say, this turns me on and this doesn't. Like, there's plenty of people that like transsexual pornography that would consider themselves straight, but it's a spectrum. It's all a spectrum.
And also, it doesn't matter
at all.
It does not matter
when you don't
look at it. Then it's like denying yourself.
Because this doesn't feel shameful. And it's not necessarily about that. I'm using those as examples. It's just, and this is for anybody listening. It's just, if you don't even know these parts of yourself because you've never looked at it, like, it took a lot for Kate to actually look at and figure out to kind of label herself as asexual. And it's only for clarification.
Because used to, it was just like, I never really that. And didn't write about it, like in diaries, didn't write about it in journal. It was just not there. And I would get called lesbian constantly, and I'd be like, oh, that's weird, I'm not. But there was nothing there. And then actually, digging into it,
on the other side of it, even her going into autism and all of that, she didn't look at that until like right before the pandemic. She just started delving into who is Kate, what makes sense.
So it's like, it doesn't really matter. And even then, the labels don't matter to me either. It's just a way for others to conceptualize it. Because how the fuck do I say that without that, you know?
They said, cool, thank you. Okay. Closings on my page, close up / sign offs on Kate's page.
Hell yeah.
I would just try to figure out what you're hiding from yourself that is you, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter. It might not be sexuality at all. It could be something else. Those are just good examples of things that people hide from themselves. It's very common. They said, I really got to check it out because honestly, I have no freaking clue. Well, I mean, you hid it from yourself, whatever it is. So
I bet you don't have a clue.
All right. You ready for another?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right. Guess in the comments, guys. Kat's going to roll
1 through 20.
1 through 20. Hell yeah.
Guess. I got a number. Do you have a guess?
Oh my god.
They're not.
Guess that number.
They're not guessing. Who the hell?
Oh.
8.
Okay. Whom the hell? General reading.
I know it seems fun with dice and cards, but cut into what the fuck is going on. Volunteering to guess. We're gonna be diving in. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, how the fuck do I even explain this? Okay. I was like, man, I hope this is going to be about all that water. What water? I don't know yet. Then I looked at this and I was like, oh, that's a torpedo. And we're probably going to be going below the surface. Didn't you used to be like an underwater welder or some shit?
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if Whom the Hell was an underwater welder, just on the side for funsies.
Pretty sure you like went to college.
Yes, commercial diver. They said.
Okay, girl.
One of the very first videos Kate showed me of you to be like, oh yeah, I really like her, she's real funny, was you using high heels to paint in your house instead of a ladder. Just like, hell yeah. Get shit done.
Hell yeah.
Strip of heels work better. Hell yeah. Then moving a ladder around, you damn right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Whom the Hell is like definition baddie, I swear. Like, get shit done.
Oh, so good. Okay, so this a commercial diver who also just happens to weld. What is that? Are you wanting to get back into it? I know you talked to me about aviation, but I don't think that was for you. I think that was for your son.
I know she was looking into careers, but I thought she was so worried about like health stuff that she wouldn't want to do that. She said recently, I don't remember if it was a private message or a comment, about how accurate the last thing was the last time she was with us up here. She said, I'm going to have to do something, possibly getting a divorce.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have your commercial diver license and your welding license. I think you have a bunch of different things. Or the moon. Oh, that's self-pleasure. Even though it's the moon giving you pleasure. But you know what I mean? Like the outside source, I guess.
This doesn't have to be sexual either. This is like finding what makes you happy. I actually happen to have that glass, and the healing that we have with that is remove all guilt and shame from myself, passions, and experiences.
Looking at oil field again.
But isn't that long hours and stuff? Like, I know that the stuff that they said, yes, I could see that. I know that this stuff that you're looking at, it pays good money and stuff, but you have a lot of animals and you have kids now. And I know you felt the most like you in those fields.
Laborers.
But the way that you are now.
You've healed. You've healed so much.
I think they've healed so much they don't know who they are. And it's like, what kind of jobs? Well, these pay really good and I have the skill set for it. But they said, yeah, I have no clue how to do it with kids. When choosing a career, what I help people with, what Kate helps people with, you want the career to match your lifestyle, not vice versa. So
you don't want to have to mold into it. Sorry.
Right. No, go for it.
Okay. You don't want to have to mold into it. Okay. Example, the emergency room. I molded right into it, as in like super stressful. People like beat the shit out of you, and it's little reward. And then you're probably going, saving people's lives, little reward. It was not as often as you would think. Just things like that. And it kind of like, it doesn't make you feel very good. Aviation, I made that my bitch. And so they said, yes, I could see that. I have no clue how to do it with kids. I'm so confused. I'm currently looking at working with children with autism locally, a behavior therapist. I could see that.
Are you worried about your credentials? Like how it would look on paper? Because I was worried about, even just doing an office job, because I was like, how does my restaurant stuff translate? It was so great. I was so great at it because I knew how to multitask. Yeah.
If you are worried about it, which you are, say, hey team, activate the job finder team members. I'm looking for something that I have the skill set for, that is seamless, with the hours that I like, with the days that I like, that I will thrive in, that will make enough money and more for.
And will make me feel more like myself than I ever have before. A version of me I haven't even met yet. Ooh.
Well, fuck, should I say this? Like, I don't want it to, like, skew anything. But this could be anything. Okay. I'm still getting that it's slightly going to be with machinery. So that's pretty funny. Could be any machinery. Haha.
They said, I know I can do it. I homeschooled previously. This would be teaching life skills. Yeah, but just because it seems like it might not be as taxing because it's not like underwater welding, working with people, that's stress inducing. And then with children who need attention and care, and you go home to your other children who need attention and care, it might be, I'm not trying to stray you from it, but like it might be too much of the same thing. Instead, I also looked at working with testing water.
Okay. Can you release soul contracts with using your body for, how do I put this? Like labor? Money. Okay. Yeah, using your body for money. Use my body to keep you alive.
She's releasing, laughing a little bit, releasing.
Yeah, my Durango, going 95. Take me to the... Yeah, it's very... Never gonna stop, yeah, never gonna stop. Okay, Rob Zombie. Are you afraid that you won't be able to do it alone or something? Because you're not going to be alone.
She's afraid of all of it.
Activate.
They said, found out late, like 2 days before my son's graduation, so late May, and they said, yes, scared.
Okay. Okay. Ready? At the earliest point, activate the infrastructure healings for all this. The foundational healings to all this and foundational step-ups. Please allow my foundation to form before my past crumbles or as it's crumbling, whichever one is in my highest conducive.
As you were walking her through that, I was like, whom the hell is the epitome of the 90s divorced single mom? Like, I was surprised she had a spouse.
Same.
Because I was just like, I just thought she just got everything done and she just did it. So can you release soul contracts with doing it all on my own that are no longer in your highest good?
Activate the hyper weaponized independence healings to all this conducive.
Oh, also infuse it with reciprocity.
Activate the domestication reciprocation classes.
I know things aren't great with him, but I need to point some stuff out. Because whom the hell said, yeah, everyone is. He hasn't helped a lot, but denies it. And financially is what he took care of. there is a lot that goes in energetically underneath behind the scenes, and then there's the person that takes care of a lot of the stuff on the front end, and both will think that the other one isn't doing as much as them. Especially if you're on the verge of divorce, you cannot see how balanced that yin and yang, so to speak, is because you're too close to it. I'm not saying don't get divorced, but please zoom out and see the reciprocity that was given, because you don't need to have that resentment.
What I used to do before I healed it is I used to, like, I don't know, if I was getting pissed at like putting the socks away in the dryer, I'd be like, show me how my significant other reciprocates to me with this. And it would show me like him cooking or something.
And you're like, oh yeah. Very recently, she was talking to him about like, because he's healed a lot, so he can speak up too about this. And she'll be like, I just feel like you're spending so much money on your car right now. And he's like, how is that different than you getting your hair done? And she's like, it's not.
Wow. It was good though. But it's domestication, reciprocation classes, it's reciprocation energy, it's all of it.
And then even when we've brought up before, just recently, Shaden with his music stuff or whatever, we'd be like, this hurts. I know you're helping, but it hurts. But I know you're healing stuff. So we had to go look at what he was doing. Because even the stuff that makes you angry, I thought my middle child, the one that came on and said hi, I thought that my middle child was like at war with me. Oh my God, he just wanted to fight with me. He just wanted a war. How do I stay neutral so I can still win? No. And then once I realized he was agitating me to pull out the energy so that I could be better, and he was pissing me off to get that out, once I realized that, he stopped pissing me off. Now we could just reciprocate it easily. And just because you're not fighting and you don't get along doesn't mean you have to stay together either. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm neutral as fuck right now about a lot of things, and I'm like, I don't know if my relationship's gonna work out just because of other things. But like, it just takes it makes it to where you're fine with or without.
Being so neutral that any tipping to either side is noticed immediately. Any emotion, any decision, anything, any energy towards anything is noticed.
Yeah, but okay, so you're like, there's some midlife crisis stuff on his end. Babe, you have been trying to figure out who the fuck you are this whole life. So I think there's some midlife crisis stuff on your end too.
It be like that sometimes.
People change and they don't remember who the fuck they are or how they got to where they are. They don't remember who they were before a thing, and they don't realize who they are after healing. They don't realize who they are after trauma. People lose themselves constantly. The majority of people out there don't even have the mental age that they are in the physical. Majority.
You know, I think the coolest thing is, though, whom the hell, and some people might use it differently. They might have another source to do this with, but is watching my old TikToks. And you make a bunch of TikToks, so you can. And it's almost like it recalibrates. And I used to not be able to watch old anything.
No,
old
she
TikToks,
wasn't able to.
Or scrapbooks, nothing. But I would say that is kind of what helps align and know who you are. But if they don't have TikTok, or if they don't have something like that, what do they use?
Music?
Good idea, faux show, they said.
I think they use music. They might need to watch something.
Did y'all do Sadie Hawkins dances or something? Is this like somebody you knew from high school or some shit? I don't know. Do you need to find music together? When
They said
Shaden
alcohol presently is what he's doing in music. He's trying to connect back to self. Met in dive school. What were you gonna say?
Okay.
Kate?
It's just whenever Shaden started showing me music, it like grew connection even more of like a new level of understanding. It's like, oh, you're finding music for me now? Oh my God.
Yeah, when I started finding TV shows for like me and my partner to watch, or even us watching Drag Race because Kate's never seen it and Shaden's never seen it, watching that from the beginning, there's connection levels.
So it's like video games. I started playing like an hour of a video game, not even every day. Like I'll do it on my days off. And it's like, oh my God, I forgot how good this felt playing a video game with Shaden.
There is a class in our guided adventure subscription, specifically Whom the Hell, and we just did it. And I can't remember the fucking name of it. But it was about seeing the other side. And it wasn't the domestication reciprocation classes. It was one of the manufacturing and overhauls. Like seeing the other person's perspective. I think it's a problem when they do it.
Oh, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
That one.
Yeah. That was towards the beginning.
She said, yeah, I wanted to do that class, but I was in Houston. It was really good. It was really helpful.
Yes.
Because like everybody thinks that they're doing more than everybody else. It's really difficult not to see what everybody brings to the table. And I know that you guys aren't getting along right now, but you're very much in a similar situation. You're very much lost and don't know who each other are and having to figure out, can I do this world alone? And both of you are like in this economy, with this whatever, in this da-da-da, and how are we gonna, with the kids and you're both in similar mindsets, which is actually a really huge thing. Again, going a little bit into my personal stuff, I've clicked into like, okay, if my partner and I, if we don't make it, will this be taken care of and this be taken care of? Yeah, I'm good. I'm golden. He isn't looking at that. He's completely shut down right now. So the fact that your soon-to-be ex-husband is even reflecting a little bit, whether it's with anger or not, means that he is healing in his own way. And you guys are going through something pretty similar. And you used to be friends. And I know there's a lot of trauma there, but if you can both help each other out to the other side and separate and stay, you don't have to be besties, just neutral. That would be great.
This feels pretty smooth.
Whom the Hell said, he is mostly shut down. We were best friends before. Yeah, you're shut down from each other. You both kind of have your arms crossed and your backs towards each other.
I'll leave him for a long time.
Well, it hurts. It hurts to lose your best friend. A lot. And he's not there right now. And you're his best friend too, and you're not there right now.
It's, yeah. Fist clenched, like, I will not be doing blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Can you release the knots? Like KNOTS with all of this? It's like the pathways to see each other's point of view. And there's a bunch of knots in it.
This isn't to keep together. This isn't to stay together. This is just to neutralize that tension. Because y'all, like, it's like a massage for your relationship, for your friendship, for your core.
Do the massage to it. Relationship massage. Oh, that feel good as fuck.
They said, girl, my back been knotted as fuck. It's what it is. But don't think just because you're working it out to like separate nicely that you're supposed to be together either. Because if you're at a bypass like that, it might be good to try. the other way and see how it is to be alone. You were both really fucking terrified of being alone and doing it by yourself. Both of you are. And sometimes that'll make people cling to each other too. The point of this is to neutralize it enough that you can be friends and work through it no matter what the outcome is.
That was
Okay.
crazy. All right. Close up / sign-offs and closing statements on Kat's page and close / sign-offs on my page. It was a lot,
Thanks,
so I'm like
guys.
spinning a little bit. All right. Yeah, and speed that up, push it forward, put hours, secure it down.
Love you guys.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Everybody disconnect.
Book a dual session with Kate and Kat. Visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.